1989 films.
Looks like the awareness ribbon for bad movies.
An Andy Warhol production.
Encyclopedia Britannica, cluttering bookshelves with out-of-date knowledge since 1768.
Got his degree in snoozology. Hey, it's Goodnight Moon.
And by collaboration, they mean blackmail. God, I hope it's not those dang baristas again.
Let's see. Baby powder, lotion, castor oil, evil faceless baby doll.
New baby's an exciting addition to the family.
Said no pet
But
ever.
there are problems, too.
He's always asleep. Never going to be any fun.
Never.
All he ever does is eat and sleep.
If he doesn't poop soon, he'll explode.
Yes, eat and sleep. And that's just about all you did, too, when you were a baby.
It's little Ricky.
You had to depend on your mother for all the things that you needed. She had to feed you,
Change your diaper,
bathe you,
change your diaper,
put you down to sleep.
and change your diaper.
Yep, a little bourbon puts them right to sleep.
As you grow older, you learn to do more and more things for yourself. Some of these things you do so often that they become habits.
Then
Everybody
addictions.
has habits.
Like Keith Richards.
Dad likes to read his newspaper every evening in this same chair. It's one of his habits.
Like his reefer habit.
Habits are things you do naturally without having to think about them.
I
Martha
hate
first
thinking.
had to think each step when she tied a bow knot. Now she can do it easily and quickly.
Her victims never stood a chance against her speedy bow tie strangleholds.
Regular habits make daily living much easier since they help us do things without having to think about
I
them.
hate thinking.
Some of the habits you learn now may stay with you all your life.
All right, children. It's time to get ready for bed.
I'm almost through with this chapter, Mother.
He's a little young for 50 Shades, isn't he?
It's time for bed, Susie. You go right to sleep now.
Yes, Mommy
Getting ready
dearest.
for bed at a regular time is one of the most important habits you can learn. A quiet hour or two before bedtime is part of this habit. It makes you feel relaxed and sleepy, ready for bed.
Where's the A&P when you need them?
Enjoy the fantabulous new indoor sink and plumbing. Now with new drain plugging technology.
Time to wash the day's filth off. Mud, blood, and various meat smells.
Crack-flavored toothpaste was a real winner.
Washing up is part of the going to bed habit. Any regular routine before bedtime helps you feel sleepy. Hanging up your clothes can be part of this routine. They'll air out overnight and be neat for tomorrow.
Take a hint, you smelly degenerate.
Wearing the right kind of night clothes is important.
Wait. Don't do it. Don't do it.
David's
Don't.
Fit him loosely
Oh.
and don't bind him around the waist. David likes to open his window when it isn't too cold for fresh air, but he's careful not to sleep in a draft.
Because he's a conscientious subject.
Of course, Martha has her own habits. Instead of opening her window, she gets fresh air by opening her door a bit.
Good night, David. Good night, sis.
This will stop the screaming.
David's bed is comfortable and the mattress isn't too soft. The covers on his bed are warm without being heavy.
Dang springs, I hope
Stop.
I never see... Oh.
Don't you ever make
So
such a wish.
David's ready
Don't
for
you
bed
ever.
At just about the usual time.
Around 2 a.m.
Of course, he sometimes stays up later, but that doesn't happen often enough to change his going to bed habits.
Lack of a social life is like that.
Now to sleep. Some people go right to sleep, others take longer. Because David has regular sleeping habits, he usually drops off very quickly.
Whew, good, it's over. At least it was short. Ah, damn it!
Tonight on 60 Minutes, David's intervention.
David has probably never stopped to think what a wonderful thing sleep is. In sleep, the muscles of the body are relaxed. It's the most perfect way to relax that we have.
Besides Thorazine.
Our breathing is slower and deeper when we sleep. The body's temperature is lower. Even the heart beats more slowly. The whole body is resting. To rest all our muscles, we turn in our sleep. Some people turn often, others not so often, but we all do it. It's a normal part of sound, healthy sleep. Dreams are normal too. Often they're suggested by things around us while we sleep.
This kid must live in 1940s London.
You are getting a haircut, mister.
Yes, Mr. Gacy, I like this ride a lot.
Wait, is this an extended Twilight Zone intro?
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of boredom. Daniel is riding tonight on a plane.
Uh-oh, the film stalled out.
Let me use my gag wrench here while I plummet to my fiery death.
There's a boy on the wing of this plane!
Dreams don't seem to make much sense, do they?
As much as this
That's because
film.
the brain is resting along with the body, so it's less alert when you sleep.
Not that David is ever really alert.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh, why are these damn birds always so cheerful in the mornings?
After a good night's sleep, you usually wake up easily and naturally.
Unless you've died.
Oh, the blinding, unbearable pain!
The alarm hasn't rung yet. David finds that he usually wakes up before it goes off.
Then why use it?
Of course, it takes him a little while to get fully awake. You're never at your best until at least an hour or two afterwards. That's one reason why getting up early is so important.
Time to get ready for the Hugh Hefner Fashion Appreciation Society banquet.
There's plenty of time for breakfast.
More
too.
Earl Grey, dear?
Breakfast is an important meal that shouldn't be missed. If you usually go to bed early enough, you usually wake up early, too. You can start the day in a pleasant, unhurried way. It's more fun for you that way, and more fun for the rest of the family, too.
Isn't
David
this
and
fun?
Martha enjoy their mornings, and that helps them enjoy the whole day.
Well, bye, losers. I'm off to reformatory.
Me too, Daddy.
They're gone. Quick, change the locks.
As the day goes on, you get more and more value from your regular sleeping habits. Plenty of sleep helps you to be bright and alert to the very end of the day.
So, two dudes dressed like nuns walk into a bar, and the bartender
But
says...
what about bad sleeping habits? George just doesn't get enough sleep. And now in the afternoon, he's tired. It's hard for him to pay attention in class.
Just give him some Ritalin.
When the teacher calls on him, George just can't seem to remember things that he really ought to know. George doesn't realize it, but his main trouble is bad sleeping habits. Last night, for instance.
No, Muggsy. Don't rub me out. I didn't do it. Honest,
Oh,
I
the
didn't.
radio and the
No
clock
rat's
are
gonna squeal
fighting.
on me. You know too much, Limpy.
You know I wouldn't
Limpy?
say, Muggsy. We've been pals too long.
Slat saw you in the DA's office.
Sure, I was there, but...
Creativity
You
is
didn't get
bad
nothing
for your
out of me.
sleeping
Then why was
habits.
the coppers around here today?
I don't know, Muggsy. I don't know.
You squealed, that's why. You put the finger on me.
You can't do it, Muggsy. You can't. You can't. Oh.
Ugh, Amos and Andy ended weird tonight.
Yes, George has bad sleeping habits.
Yeah,
And
see?
even when he finally does get into bed, he finds it hard to go to sleep.
Ugh.
That's because he hasn't formed the habit of going to sleep at a regular time each night.
I shouldn't have drank all that delicious A&P coffee from the last short.
And it's just as hard for him to wake up in the morning.
George! George!
What's on your mind? Jeez! Who needs coffee after that?
Get up, George.
Just 5 or 10 more days.
He's still tired because he hasn't had enough sleep.
Well, the new Justin Bieber album comes out today.
Phew. Mom didn't hang his shirt up to air out.
Hey, Mom, where are my books?
On the mantel, dear.
You'd know if you have read them.
George, close the door.
You'll let the eels out.
The morning starts badly, and the whole day goes badly when you get too little sleep too often.
It's the clown alarm! Man the bazookas!
Pew pew.
And even after class is over, you keep on paying the penalty for bad sleeping habits.
It's an insomniac tax.
You don't have much fun when you're tired and low in energy. Lack of sleep makes it hard for you to do your best. You just can't seem to get into the game and have fun the way the other fellas do.
What the hell game is this?
You're
Watch it,
irritable and
Limpy.
cross.
I'll rub you out,
Hard to
see?
get along
Back
with.
off, Muggsy. I didn't do nothing, I tell you. Hey! Who did that?
People don't
All
like
of you
you,
up, see?
and you
No
don't
one
like
messes with
yourself
nothing,
when you're like
see?
that.
My life is nothing but shame.
Probably neither David nor George realize how important their sleeping habits are to the way they enjoy their waking hours. Going to bed at a regular time each night makes it easier for you to go right off to sleep instead of lying awake long into the night.
Planning your crimes.
You wake up easily and naturally without having to be dragged out of bed.
Bit of a pain in the gulliver, Mum.
And most important, your day starts right and stays right.
Wake and bake.
David and Mom learned that good sleeping habits help you get the most out of everyday living.
Oh, and breathing and eating and homeostasis.
Brought to you by Pfizer Incorporated, an American multinational pharmaceutical corporation.
Oh, I need some coffee.